Greetings and salutations, Internet Descents. This is Wolffoetowtech coming directly to you through the power of the internet via the YouTube video sharing platform. And here we go with another round on Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. And I happen to be inside the Face Shrine, level 6. I think this is episode 15. As you see, I'm mostly the way through it. So, it's just me now finishing everything out. As of this, I've collected the more powerful bracelet. So I got the better bracelet now. My standard walk around gear. So I'm basically now on a mission to finish out this side. I don't think I have to go all the way over there. I think I walked all the way over here. I got all the way this way, only to suddenly figure out how to destroy the Wizrobes. I think the first time that type of switch ever appeared in a Zelda game was Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. The trick with these is they move like they are knights. Am I moving one? Am I? Screw that. I'm just gonna get this. Goes up a staircase. Oh, yeah, that's where that is. That's such a soul torturer right there. And it just all of a sudden works. You know, work my way over this way. There's this little path right here that travels all the way over this way, that comes up this way. I had to go all the way back around this way to get to that. However, I'm going to have to pick up this treasure chest that's on the way. And remember, I'm forgetful. I'm really forgetful. I'm getting pretty old as a gamer. I don't exactly know why a sword does not work on them, but an arrow does. Anyone could come up with a canon reason for that, please drop it my way. Be greatly appreciated. Oops. And his whole left side is done for, with the exception of having to come back through that little side gap to go down that door. Oh, yeah. And the elephant statues for that door. Because I'm a knucklehead. I'm a knucklehead, everyone. There's some people who act like they're experts in everything, but they're not. I forget whether I killed these three guys to see if there was... Yeah, I don't know how that... I don't think there's any secret into that room. Oh, this guy. That guy easily falls into the category of super weak bosses. Oh. Yeah, as I said before, the puzzles get slightly more complex. But really, if they blockade you off that way, there's no point in them blockading you off like that. Just to force you to learn. Oh, yeah, that. This whole dungeon has this whole bomb and arrow thing going. And then occasionally you toss stuff into enemies. And I got a key. So now the next step is figuring out how to get onto that side. And they like to give you bombs all the time in this one. So you can never be quite certain. Never be quite certain as to your route. But it is nice for them to give you bombs and arrows all the time. There's also a boss. Yeah, there it goes again. This time there's no floor under them. Ooh, next level. Huh? So the answer is go up, go through this course, go through this hole. You might come out on this side. You can get all this stuff over here and then go over here and get this stuff. It's been a long time since I played a lot of Zelda games. I kind of need the mental stimulation. So it's roughly... Yeah, I'm one step too far forward. You just... Incidentally, remember you can cancel your run by swinging your sword. Interestingly enough, you can kill them with each other. I think these are like literally the only enemies that cannot be KO'd. Pretty much almost everything can be KO'd in this one. You know, there's something really stupid. You notice where the shadow was? The shadow was right there. I pushed the block down, and I jumped up, and I could grab it. There's moments where there's some serious logic fails in a Zelda game. And the only way you can get ahead is literally just do what it doesn't intend you to do. Or do something weird. Huh. Oh. Literally had to stand up here to do that. Oh, you guys! Womp, womp, womp. Now remember, you only put a bomb in front of them when they gulp forward. Oops, too early. Oops, too quick. And I pushed myself down a hole. Get a little in a hurry. Also, swinging swords at fairies is not nice to the fairies. To open a treasure chest, use the pots around it. Oh. Yeah. Brain fart to the max. Means I have to walk all the way around to go back to it. Remember, kids, make sure to read before you act. Yeah, it's secret medicine in a container, yeah. So they crammed me some secret medicine in that container. Find it interesting that once you defeat all the enemies in a room, no more projectiles pop out at you. And there's the boss key. Aha, now I can make my way to Nightmare. Yeah, I had to put it back. Okay, work my way all the way back over to the other side. You go down one side, you go back down the other side. Okay, me forgetful. Me have to. Oh, yeah. Me insert brain. Did I go? Did I just literally just go the longest way around this thing? And I think I literally just made this whole trip longer. It was the other side. So many brain farts. So many brain farts. Actually, I don't think this dungeon is the one that has multiple items in it. There's occasion in various Zelda games where there will be a dungeon that has multiple items in it. Now this is the simple case of going through a door that you typically don't go through. Ah, the Beamo statue. Ooh, wow. Yeah, of course. I'm a knucklehead. Now, if I remember correctly, the enemy is called Facade, and if I remember correctly, I kicked his butt with bombs. And in fact, he was such an incredibly pathetic boss, so I basically ran him over. Hey dummy, need a hint? My weak point is... Oops. There I go again, talking too much again. Facade. He's gonna spend out all his tiles. Crap. Bombs. You just keep generating bombs and tossing them over on him. And then there's the heart. And then on to the end here. Oh, the little triangle. The coral triangle. That leaves, I think, Eagle Tower and Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock and Eagle Tower are on the northern edges of the map. And there's a whole bunch of fun stuff up there to unlock, including the Flying Rooster. The mountain. Mountain. Or I should say mountains. Something calls from the mountains. Hoot, hoot! He's coming for your face, Link. Hoot! The many monsters are in fear that the windfish is about to awaken. The monster's power is real. They may conquer the island and destroy their foes. That day may come soon. Now go to the mountain tower. Fly like a bird. Hoot, hoot. Easy for you to say, owl. You can fly. Double check on this. About 38 on the shells. There's a total of 50 of them. Go into the house, double check that. It's 38, so it should be just under that next shell. Okay, let's do this. Let's go to Malta's Bay. If I remember correctly, I have brain fart. Down here is a little path. I don't remember going this way. Go up here. Come on. Which will come out. Which goes down here. Oh! I think there might be one more of those. For specifically arrows. So I now have a higher capacity of magic powder. I showed you where to get that in a previous video. And now I have a higher capacity bombs, which I just showed you how to get now. Oops. Sometimes you start walking in a direction, you can come down in a different direction, it kind of throws you. There's also a heart piece down here. And I do believe this is where how you get the flying rooster. I could not remember whether you had to find him somewhere or whether you had to specifically do something special. But here's the flying rooster. And then all I have to do is play a little song for the flying rooster to be revived. Interestingly enough, one of the most cruel techniques you can do with the flying rooster is if you got the boomerang, you could throw the boomerang out and it will just go around and around and around you. Now that I've revived the flying rooster, I have no recall as to what to do with him. But I'm going back down here for one specific thing. Well, that's kind of weird that you got stuck in that topography. Oh wait, wrong way. Go in here. There's another. I have no recall what he wants. And there's the boomerang. Oh darn, they fixed it. You can't do that killer trick anymore. But there was this really brutal trick where, say, you had the flying rooster, you could throw the boomerang, you grab it, grab the flying rooster, and the boomerang would just travel around you, constantly annihilating enemies. Well, I got a boomerang now, and I need 300 rupees. Flying rooster is fun. Well, thank you very much. He followed me in here? Oh, you silly flying rooster, you. Well, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Next video is probably me going into the mountains with the flying rooster. Or, me hunting for money. See you next time.